Hey, this is Jordan from Jersey, and this is what I thought of the comics I read the week of February 17th, 2010. Now, this week I've got a cold, so I apologize if I'm a bit out of it, but let's get to the comic reviews. First up, we have Deadpool number 19 and Deadpool Merc with a Mouth, issue number 8. Now, Deadpool number 8 continues with the awesome movie poster style covers. Love that. And Deadpool number 19 continues with these covers that I don't like. The art style is fine, however, I hate the shading. The shading on it just looks like something some kid would do in his notebook, and it's not good. So yeah, don't like that. Also, despite the fact that this issue has Spider-Man in it, I didn't really like it all that much. The ending was good. The ending was strong, and it makes me want to check out the new series Hit Monkey, which is apparently spinning off of this, even though it came out last week. So I'm going to have to pick that up. But the overall book itself wasn't that strong. For once, I actually like Merc with a Mouth more. Now, part of that is because they were in the Zombieverse, and I love that. But yeah, it was just more consistent and funny. But hopefully Deadpool brings itself back up to snuff next issue. Then we have Joe the Barbarian, issue number 2, with a fun cover. And the art in this entire book is very, very cool. Lots of vibrant colors, cool layouts, all that kind of stuff. I still feel that the story is kind of bare bones and simple. Like, this is issue 2 of 8, and the kid's only trying to get from the attic to the kitchen. Doesn't seem like that should take 8 issues, but we'll see. I mean, I like it so far. It's not all that complex, though, and I'd kind of like something a bit more complex. So we'll see if it gets there. I mean, I know Grant Morrison is known for being a very complex writer, but I haven't seen it yet in this book. Then we have Spider-Man 1602, issue 5 of 5, which is a good ending to a good series. I was kind of surprised because the last few 1602s have been kind of eh. This one was very good. Has an interesting ending that ties it in with a Marvel universe not unlike the 616, but also different in a way. I won't really say how, but I thought that was cool how they kind of tied it back in. Maybe we could see a Elseworlds type story set in the modern 1602 universe. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, good series, good character designs, not particularly complex, not unlike Joe the Barbarian. It was pretty straightforward, but I liked it. So if they put out another 1602 book based on this one, I think I'll check it out. Then we have The Amazing Spider-Man issue 621, which focuses primarily on Mr. Negative, as you can see from the cover. And I both like and don't like the cover. I like how they play with shadow and negative shadows. I like how they play with the yin-yang. But I don't know, something about it's just weird to me. I just can't make a decision on that one. Inside, the art is awesome. It's kind of a dark, murky style, very noirish. I know the artist, I believe he did some Daredevil stuff in the past, and I can definitely see how that would work, but I really like what they did here with it. Story-wise, it was okay, nothing great. It felt to me like Carly Cooper was kind of backtracking after last issue. She had a kind of big blow-up with Spider-Man, and here she was just like, yeah, whatever. Kind of strange, but that character's going through a lot these last few issues, so it could just be chalked up to that. Also, it looks like we're going to be coming up on a Lizard arc, which I'm kind of cool with. I haven't read any Lizard stuff in a while, so let's go there. And at least Lizard is better than Raptor, that one character from a few issues back, who was a Lizard ripoff. Only stupid. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 23, with this incredible Magus cover. I just love that. It's hard to tell the detail from this camera, but it just looks awesome. Now, once we turn inside with the art, this issue is going to become very dividing. Not everyone likes this style art. I believe the artist's name is Wes Craig. Yes, I like it. I think it works for a book like this. I think it's just cartoony and out there enough to work without being disconcerting, but I know a lot of people hate it. This is a good issue all around. I like the art, I like the story. However, some people just might have an issue getting past the art to the story. So if that's you, you might want to skip this issue, but it really is a good one. So Finally, we have Dark Avengers Siege, issue 14, which picks up right where the last issue left off with the Sentry. Good art, good story. However, Siege has started, and this is taking place like hours before. I want to know what's going on in Siege, not before it. And the simple fact that I know that all these characters are around at Siege means that I don't have to worry about any of them dying or anything crazy, which is kind of the whole point of this particular comic is what's going to happen? Nothing is going to happen, and I already know that because Siege is out. So I think in trade, if this is read before Siege, it'll play awesomely. Otherwise, it's kind of disappointing in that way. But still, good story, awesome art, and yeah, this series is going to be ending very soon. Kind of a shame because I like it, but I cannot wait for the Heroic Age to come around. Well, that's it for the comics I read for the week of February 17th, 2010. I will see you next week. Hopefully, my cold is gone. And don't forget, I'm doing Lost reviews now on the same feed, so subscribe, check those out. Those are getting a ton of hits. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, have a good week.